Hello UO, and welcome to Cozy Clubby Corner, your one-stop shop for all clubs and organizations on campus to help make your time here comfy and cozy. Find out when and where club meetings are held, learn about upcoming events, and best of all, listen in as we find out about the various groups you can join. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. For clubs and organizations meeting this week, we have Q&A 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. in Mott 108 on Monday. And on Tuesday, we have C3 meeting 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. in the Cutler Student Center. On Wednesday, we have Earthbound meeting at 10 a.m. in Mott 104. Comets Cupboard at 12:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. in the Cutler Student Center. Pride in Place happens 3 p.m. in the Health and Wellness Center. And then finally on Thursday, BSU meets 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. in the African American Culture Center. And QTV happening on Thursday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. in the Library Theater Room. As I mentioned last week, it was homecoming. So a lot of clubs and organizations really got out there and really put their effort into making it an absolutely amazing experience for students and other people within the community. This week, it's going to be way more low-key, way more chill, not a lot of events going on. So realistically, this is probably the best time to unwind and decompress and join clubs. After looking at all the things that happened last week, you can really look into it and say, hey, what do I want to get involved with as a student? So that's mostly what I think you guys should be focusing on this week. Obviously, on top of that, classes above all else. But if you're thinking about joining a club, definitely this is the week to look into them, because not a lot of clubs are going to be in your face or super extra, so you don't have to worry as much about, oh, am I going to be able to go to all the events that I want to go to? A lot of clubs tend to not overlap in meeting time, so that's very efficient for students that want to try out multiple clubs. I definitely encourage you to go to club meetings and really understand the atmosphere of that club prior to joining. So definitely go out there, do that, and just have a fun time, because it's a lovely campus. I've personally loved it. It's always been so amazing to see all the clubs and everything that they do and everything that they stand for. So many amazing clubs. And a lot of clubs are super chill, by the way. Super chill very much becomes like a second family to you. Last week I talked about how I felt very connected to my club, but this week we're actually going to be talking about another club who have also considered themselves to be quite close and quite like a second family to each other. It's just an amazing club to be a part of, and I definitely encourage people to go to those club meetings and see, hey, what's this club going to be like? So without further ado, I will be announcing the special guest for today, which is the Magic the Gathering Club here on campus, which I'm very excited to show you guys the interview and how that happened. So yeah, we recorded it on Wednesday. I'm currently recording this segment on Friday. A lot goes into the production side of this podcast, but I really am passionate about getting clubs noticed and getting their name out there, just in case if there happens to be someone who really needs to know about these clubs. With all that being said, let's find out about one of the lovely clubs on campus with my special guests today.
Gage McCrimmon.
And Lily Porter.
Thank you all so much for joining me today. So what is the club that you two are representing?
So we are The Gathering, also known as the Magic the Gathering Club for the University of Olivet. Magic the Gathering is a trading card game. It's based in fantasy, so wizards, dragons, goblins, lizards, all the sort of things that you would see in like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings movies. And they're expanding to more.
There's Doctor Who, there's Spider-Man, there's a bunch of other Marvel characters.
Yeah, they just introduced their Spider-Man set not too long ago. So really, it's a fantasy strategy game that involves a lot of intellect, creativity in your strategy, and it's just a really fun time with a bunch of nerds.
Yeah, that sounds wonderful. What would you kind of describe as like the environment within your club?
We have gone through a few different things just because this is kind of the third iteration of the club. I am the third president within the past year. Both of our previous presidents are not with the institution anymore. They either transferred out or just left. So I really wanted to cement the club with a strong foundation. We've had a great amount of reception from our newest members, Lily being one of them, and returners alike. We have kickstarted our social media, which was started, I want to say, not even a week ago, six days ago, and we're already at 37 followers on Instagram.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I've been posting videos about basically the steps on how to learn how to play Magic too, just to make it more accessible even.
Yeah. Lily is our social media manager, SGA representative, and newly appointed vice president.
Ooh, real go-getter you are.
Yeah, Lily has proven herself worthy. Phenomenal. But no, we have current students, we have alumni, we even have a few community members come in and play Magic with us. We went to AFK Games in Holt for the newest set, that being Spider-Man, and we had a blast. Yeah, it really just is a special game.
It's got a community around it filled with people from so many different backgrounds. No matter what, when you come in, you can expect to have a good time no matter who's there, even if you know how to play or not.
Yeah, it's really all about the uniqueness of the game, and ideally you're never going to be playing the same game.
I'd like to point out that is absolutely amazing that you are posting videos about how to learn Magic. I've tried to learn Magic in the past, and it's always seemed so complicated and just so in-depth in the way that it was made that it's very difficult to get into.
There's a bunch of terminology that is like hyper-specific, but most of what I'm covering in those videos is like the steps of a turn, how to play a card, and important just general basic terms to know. You can look up the rest on your phone in mid-game or just ask a person and they'll respond sharing what it does and what it means.
And as part of our roadmap this semester and maybe into next semester, we would like to host a couple of tutorial sessions. Those are to be announced, but we are going to put together some decks and just kind of a basic game of Magic. The different colors in Magic, that being red, white, blue, green, and black.
That sounds amazing. So obviously the club is very accessible to new players and returning players alike, but beyond that, why should people join your club?
So, granted, it is not for the faint of heart. Magic is a fun game once you get the basics down, and I like to think that we have a very supportive community. So if you are struggling with a concept in Magic, there's going to be someone who's going to be able to help you out. But yeah, if you're into fantasy at all, then this is like a quintessential card game. It's also just really fun to put some creative energy.
The amount of times that everyone does voices and specific characterizations when they're playing specific cards just to goof around, it's a fun group of people.
Well, not even that. It's like the concepts for decks are so... it's vast.
Yeah.
So Standard is a format that typically has 60 cards. Our most popular format is Commander, and it is a 100 card deck built, a 99 card main deck built around a single commander. And it really is a point of, well, what can I do with this? So there is a deck I have that it revolves around making treasure tokens, which can be used to be spent to cast spells. However, my commander makes them into creatures, which are your attackers and defenders. So it's living money, and I can just throw living bars of gold at your face. And I think the best way I've heard it described is D&D, the card game, just because it is so random in its contents. Like, when you think about it, you're not seeing it happen, you're just imagining it happen. It's like the concept of that alone is hilarious.
And no one deck is the same. Even if one person has a deck that was pre-built and another person has the same deck, they play it totally differently and still win. It's wild.
It really is just kind of a luck of the draw. Although, if you got a good strategy, then that helps. But it's always good to, like, change your decks and, I don't know, one-up people from time to time.
It gets boring to play one deck over and over and over again. Sometimes you need a little something extra.
And if people are looking to get into it, but maybe they don't have a lot of money, we have built decks in the past that we've raffled off. So you can buy raffle tickets at tournaments and, potentially win a fully tricked out commander deck.
Ooh, that's very interesting. Pretty good opportunity, honestly. So, y'all seem to be very much seasoned players of Magic. What kind of brought you two into playing it?
So, I want to say my senior year in high school, my friend was talking to me about it, and I was like, I don't know, maybe give it a try. He ran me through one game just to kind of explain it to me. He was like, okay, you know what you're doing. I'm going to throw you into a draft event, which drafting, you are building your own deck. And luckily, the set was called Crimson Vows, so think about like Dracula. So there are vampires, there are werewolves, there are, the humans trying to survive, there are zombies. It's a lot of gothic horror inspired, and I was able to make a deck that basically surrounded life gain. So I was able to pull off a combo that kept me just a little bit more than what my opponent was throwing at me, and eventually we came to a draw, and I ended up in the top half. There was like 12 people, and I ended up in 6th. So
goodness,
yeah.
Honestly, that's epic.
So I've been playing for, I guess, going on about 4 years now. Maybe four. 4. I want to say 4.
You just won your first time, and then you just got addicted to that winning streak.
It does be like that sometimes.
Yeah. No, but I really got into the atmosphere. The arts on the cards are just fantastic. And Magic is diving into, it's called Universes Beyond. So this is, more your franchise stuff, like Marvel, like probably one of their most popular sets, definitely one of their most successful one. Lord of the Rings has been like their most popular collaboration, and they just teased a Hobbit set coming out, I believe, next year.
Oh, a new one?
Mm-hmm. They posted it was a short little teaser, and it's a hobbit hole, so like Bilbo Baggins' house, and then a rune started glowing, and that is like one of the first scenes in the book is Gandalf writes a rune on Bilbo's door.
Well, time to save up, I guess.
Yeah, no. Student loans, eat your heart out to Magic the Gathering gambling debt.
100%, yeah.
Hey, with the amazing attention to detail that the art on the cards are, it's kind of tempting. Tempting to get into it.
It's also a point of gambling, and when you pull your first $75 card and sell it back for store credit just to buy more packs. I've done this. I've gone on a bender with one of my friends. I sold with him a collective $500 in cards we bought a couple of boxes of cards, sold the most valuable stuff just to get another box of Lord of the Rings, which is currently going for about
I think they're like 80, at least for the ones that already exist.
oh no, for sealed booster box of like 36 packs, those are like $385. And you know, it's a point of pride. Say I bought a $400 box through cards I bought from another box.
Yeah. That's amazing. It's like using a scratch-off ticket to buy another scratch-off ticket.
Precisely.
Except you can actually use that after you purchase it.
It's true.
So that's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Adding a game to gambling. That's very
It's
fun.
true. We condone gambling at the Magic Club. It's very true.
Oh, very amazing.
Yeah, we do.
Everyone
There's a
out
card
there
called
who
Gamble.
wants to get
Okay,
into a gambling
fair,
addiction.
Fair. There is a card called Gamble.
True.
There's also one called Blatant Thievery. That's a weird card. It's whatever.
There are just a lot of oddballs in Magic, to be honest.
Seems pretty blatant.
Anywho's.
Yeah.
It's just wonderful of what you guys are doing, because I've seen definitely, even though you guys have only started on social media a couple of weeks ago, like you said, or a week ago?
Less than a week.
Less than a
6
week
days
ago.
There are like 5 or 6 posts.
Yeah, so that's like almost a post a day. You've been working hard.
Yeah.
I am posting one of the tutorial videos a day leading up to homecoming, so that by homecoming there will be roughly how to play posted.
Oh my goodness. You're really working hard. You know, every club is working hard this week with homecoming, but you're just like, you know what? I'm gonna add that to my plate.
We are in the banner parade, and I was very happy with our design. It took a couple of nights without sleep, thanks to Lily carrying the team painting.
Literally, one of the days I was outside painting from 8 p.m. until 2 a.m.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, nothing like dedication and lack of sleep to sum up college.
At least on the bright side, it shows that you really care about this club. You're
Yeah.
not just starting it because, oh, it looks good on a resume in the future, or, oh, you know, I guess it could be a little thing on the side. Like, you guys actually really care about this group, and you want it to be fun for everyone.
Yeah, and I mean, we're very careful about making sure everyone's having a good time. We do like to banter with each other, you know, as friends do. The matches get pretty heated sometimes, but you know, that's competition for you.
Especially amongst friends. The amount of times where I've been like, no, don't, no.
Oh, for sure. It's honestly rage baiting and Magic the Gathering go hand in hand, and it can it can make or break the session sometimes.
Oh yeah, and definitely that's like peak friendship. If you're able to look someone in the eye and go, I know exactly what you're planning, you better not do it.
I kid you not, it is psychological warfare at times. It's bad. It's so bad.
You can make someone's whole strategy go on their head just by like shooting them a look of, I've got a card that'll ruin your plan.
It's true.
Absolutely.
It's like Risk, but with dragons.
Hey, that's even better than Risk, you know?
It's like Risk and Uno and dragons.
Ooh, Uno, the game that will literally cause thousands of divorces.
There's a guy who he somehow did it. His deck, he can bring cards from outside of the game, and he brought in a skip card, a draw 4 card, and an Uno reverse card. And Magic has sets that are unsets, so they're meant to be silly, like Unstuck, Unglued, Unfinity, and they're just ridiculous. They just play with the logic of Magic, and they flip it on its head.
That same deck, he ended up pulling out a Yu-Gi-Oh card from a brand new pack just to play it right then and there.
Yeah, it's nuts.
That's absolutely amazing. So really, you can make Magic into essentially whatever you want as long as you know the rules enough.
Unfortunately, sometimes, yeah.
Because there are rules that break every single rule.
Magic is a very it's almost like politics. Like, you need to understand the wording, or otherwise it doesn't work. There's a
100%.
political nature to Magic, not in the way that we think of politics, but it's more in the sense of
There is some normal style politics of like, oh hey, I'll help you, you help me kind of stuff.
Well, in the sense of American politics, it's that's not what people think of. But yeah, you know, basically, I won't attack you if you let me do my thing. Or, you know, there's a strategy called group hug where the one player gets very big and gives everyone else benefit, like card draw, creatures. But, you know, you gotta let the group hug player do what they're gonna do.
You don't just go around the table and hug all the players?
No.
You don't just hug your homies?
Not in that way, no.
Aww. What if they're sad?
That sucks.
Womp womp.
Wow. Magic. Such a ruthless, heartless game.
It's true.
Yeah.
Very much so.
It's true.
That sounds like an amazing way to bond, though.
I sold my soul to Wizards of the Coast.
Honestly, that's completely fair. I would too, with that epic name.
They're the same company that owns D&D. So like, very many people have essentially sold their souls to Wizards of the Coast.
It's very true.
It's always so fun to see how in-depth and detailed these stereotypical quote-unquote nerdy games end up being. It's so in-depth and so complicated that you really need to get into it to really dominate the game.
And there are strategies where literally it is brute force. Like that is a thing.
There's the group slug decks.
Oh yes, yeah, I'm very akin to that. The idea is what your strategy is going to affect the rest of the table. So I coined the word group slug because whenever my creatures get stronger via 1/1 counters, just boosting the stats, my opponents will take 1 damage. And
passive, meaning he doesn't need to do basically anything, and you just are like, oh hey, I'm dying.
I'm not being aggressive at all. I'm just playing my deck.
You just gave them a little poison in their drink.
I flick them.
It's like, oh hey, I drew a card? Oh, why are you at 17 health?
It's true.
Absolutely amazing. I feel like that would definitely get the less attentive players that maybe don't really pay too much attention to their health and they're focused on their strategy. That could really mess them up.
It's also very easily to manipulate players for your benefit, so yeah.
Evil President Gage.
Life's a game, and I own the game.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Gage McCrimmon 2025, life's a game and I own the game.
It's true.
Absolute amazing quote. Just god tier level quote.
Absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema. Absolute radio.
Absolute radio. Yeah, it's
absolutely
true. It's very true.
So what are like the main card decks that y'all play, or is it kind of like you stick to one?
That's a loaded question. There
everyone has more than one deck. Like I myself have 5 decks and am still missing 2 that I left at home.
Like I said, there's so many strategies and so many ways to build decks. There are websites like EDH Rec, where it's literally a database of cards and a way to build decks. It's a tool that a lot of people in the community use. And there's multiple of these. There's Archdeck. TCG Player is kind of more of a storefront, but it's still kind of a way to organize your deck list. So yeah, I mean, if there's an idea that interests you, go for it and see if it's feasible.
Yeah. But like when you're playing, is there kind of like a deck that you're like, this is my favorite, I really like this one?
I am really proud of my I haven't played it in a while just because it was so great, but it is Yargol and Multani, which I nickname Thwomp because it has 18 power and I believe 6 or 9 defense. So it is very asymmetrical in its power, and I call it Thwomp because in Commander it is 21 damage with your commander to end the game, and my commander has 18 power. So I can realistically kill you in 1 turn if I catch you in the open.
My favorite, it's a mix-up between 2. It's a mix-up between Darvos, aka the creator of Daleks, for Doctor Who. That one's kind of mean. It does so much passive damage, and it's like every time someone gets 3 damage, I create a 3/3 artifact creature token. Or my other favorite is my Lord of the Rings deck, which is a life gain food deck. So basically, I'm just like, oh, damage? What damage? You mean life?
Yeah, no. Lily's decks can be very frustrating to deal with.
That is when no one actively targets me and I'm actually allowed to, like, play.
Nah, that's not allowed. We're not allowed to play. We're not allowed to play games at the Magic Club.
Absolutely amazing. I love how, in most circumstances, you two are like the nicest and most welcoming people ever. But I'm just imagining, as soon as the game starts, you're just absolutely evil.
It's true.
Very, very true.
Very ruthless.
Yep. It's a cutthroat game.
Oh my
But
goodness.
also silly goofy at the exact same time.
It's like Deadpool, which is a card in Magic. So, you know.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't Deadpool be in Magic, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
He's-
if he already breaks the 4th wall, what's the matter about breaking a 6th or 7th?
It's true.
Exactly. If anything, we need to get Deadpool into playing Magic, and then he just constantly plays Deadpool. That would really break the
That'd be
4th
fun.
wall.
I would watch that.
That'd be funny.
I would watch that.
It would be absolutely amazing. I hope that they have that in like a Deadpool movie as like a little side reference.
One can only hope.
Yeah. Like, oh, what's this card here? Oh yeah, it's my card. My amazing Deadpool card.
Deadpool trading card.
That'd be amazing. I would definitely watch that. If not the whole movie, I would just watch that specific scene over and over.
Here's something that I think would be cool that you just saying that made me think about. What if someone took what was happening in a Magic game and animated it?
Oh god, I don't want to think about that. That's too much.
It'd be cool though.
No. People, like, especially on, like, Instagram and TikTok, Magic the Gathering content has kind of popped up here and there, especially in the, like, skits realm. There's a guy I like to watch, his name is Wizard in a T-shirt, and he kind of makes fun of the stereotypes, like the basement dwellers and the rules lawyers, the guys that kind of make Magic unfun, the smelly trolls, the Cheeto finger guys, the weirdos and creepos, the kind of guys,
Oh, that's kind of tough.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Aw,
What else do you say other than
how very sad.
It's true.
It's always unfortunate when there's people that ruin the game. But you
Yeah.
know what? It's funny to make fun of the stereotypes, at least.
We also just make fun of we heckle them sometimes, especially to let them know that they did a party foul. So
Absolutely amazing.
we keep our culture pretty clean here at the Magic Club.
Yeah.
Pretty wonderful. Yeah. So, what are y'all thinking in terms of setting up regular meetings? I know I talked with you a bit before the interview about it.
So as of right now, we are impromptu. If people are interested in learning more about the Magic Club or joining, they can talk to me, and I'm more than willing to add them to the group chat. Also, Lily.
And I will try to make posts about when we are meeting up on our Instagram. That way people know that, hey, there will be something going on. You can join. It's not a you have to.
Right. And even the meetings that we might have set are probably going to be just kind of strictly business updates. In terms of our tutorial events or tournament events, those will be announced and advertised as soon as we figure that out.
Yeah, that sounds wonderful.
But we usually are based in the conference room, kind of across from the fountain taps from Two Pasta. Ciao Bella, yeah.
I get the amount of times that I want to just fix that because the conjugation is just wrong.
That's besides the point.
That is very much so besides the point. That's just
But no, if we're playing a game, we're shuffled up, playmats out, feel free to stop in, say hi. Maybe shuffle up, play a game with us.
Yeah, and what is that Instagram that you were
Yes.
mentioning?
So our Instagram, it is UOlivet MTG, all lowercase.
All right, UOlivet MTG. Thank you all so much for joining me today. It's been a pleasure having y'all here on the show.
Of course.
And I look forward to promoting your club and events that your club is putting on in the future.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, it was nice talking with you.
Very wonderful time.
That's all for today, folks. So get out there, find your club, create your own club, or if you're not sure, then tune in next week to learn more about everything this cozy little campus has to offer.